What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you guys how to remove or replace the motor on a JLB Cheetah. It's a really easy job. It should only take like 10 minutes, like literally 10 minutes. So the first thing you want to do, take off this screw, this screw, this screw, this screw, and these are your motor mount screw. This is what adjusts the mesh on the motor. I've already pre-taken it off, so just let me show you guys real quick. And the screws are different length, so make sure you guys know what goes to where. I'll put that there. Apologies for the sound of the crickets. It's not even dark yet, and my garage always has crickets in here. That's there. Take that one off. All right, so once you've taken off these two, and these two, you take off the transmission cover, and then you could just slide this thing out. This whole thing comes out just like that. And then you take this screw off and this screw off, and you're basically done. This gear will pass through this here. If you have a bigger gear on here, you're gonna have to take the pinion gear off, and then this whole adjustment mount will come out. But that's basically it, guys. And then you put this on the new motor, screw it in, slide this in here like this. Make sure to adjust your mesh before you tighten up these two screws. There you go, it's nice and adjusted. And then once your mesh is adjusted, you want to start with these two. Once that's done, you put back on the transmission cover. That's it. And then you put in this screw, this screw, this screw, and this screw, and then you're basically done with changing out the motor. It's that easy, guys. Super easy. I also recommend you guys using thread lock. The one I'm using is Permatex. You can get this at any hardware store or even like an automotive store. I got this at O'Reilly's. It's about, I don't know, $5 to $6. So this blue one works good, but if you want it to be like super permanent, you want to use this red one. But I don't recommend this red one because it's going to be hard to take off. So yeah, use this blue one here. You don't want this gear to be backing up, you know, when you're bashing. Just going to put a little bit on, just like that. Spread it around with the finger. Stick it back in here. My hex, it's stripped. So what I did was I took a Dremel. I made a cut. This way I can use a flathead screwdriver. Checking the mesh. That's pretty good. So now I'm gonna tighten this down. You don't have to over tighten this. You could just get it nice and snug and tight, because the Loctite, it's gonna keep it there. There you go. Check the mesh one more time. Oh, that's too tight. I'm gonna back this up a little bit. Slide the motor out just a hair. Oh, that's perfect. Tighten this back up. Boom, I like that. Now with the bottom part, this part here. Just a little bit, don't need a lot. Try to get that one back in. That one is not stripped, so I could use the hex. There you go. Check the mesh one more time. That's perfect. Now you want to put in the transmission cover. Put in the rest of the screws. Again, I made a cut there because it's stripped. Here's the Dremel that I'm using if you guys are curious. It's not that expensive, guys. It's really good to have this, especially when you're into this hobby. got a low speed, you got a high speed. And this cutting blade here cuts through everything and anything. So awesome. It's always good to have a Dremel if you're into this hobby, because these hex, they will strip on you, especially the one on the Cheetah. Look how easy that is with the flathead. Before tightening that up all the way, make sure you get all the screws in first. And then this one here. And then this one here. And now you can tighten up everything. That one's nice and tight. That one's nice and tight. You don't want to over tighten this because it might just strip the plastic, because you know you're screwing into a plastic down here, which is the diff housing. As long as it's snug, it's good enough. Boom. And there you have it, guys. That's how you change the motor on a JLB Cheetah. Or if you want to replace the motor or change it or take it out or do something with it, that's how you do it, guys. Super easy. Hope this helps. Thanks for watching, guys. Cheers.